Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Bern Apperson. Good morning.
A wonderful and wild Wednesday in store for us here on the Breakfast Show, and a wonderful rain last night.
Yay! And the severe weather radio never woke me up.
It did not go off
in the middle of the night. That was even better.
That is
for
much
me.
better. Yeah. Very good. 6,200 precipitation measured this morning. I measured that at 6. A few drops here and there since 6 o'clock, but we're at 6,200s in the gauge this morning. And if you got more than that, congratulations.
Yeah.
If you got that, that's okay. That's good. And if you got a half inch, it's great.
Absolutely.
Hopefully it was a very general rain, but yeah, no severe weather. The good old-fashioned rain shower we've been waiting for. So
yes.
That's going to make things really look good again, just on the brink after all that hot weather and winds of drying things out. This will certainly delay that going into July. 4th of July is almost here. I was reading this morning, and I think that will come up later this morning for Nebraska News, that Nebraskans are really planning on traveling this 4th of July holiday because it lands on Friday. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are flying. A lot of people are taking their cars, of course, camping and doing all that. So we'll want to be especially careful with our travel that holiday weekend because everybody's going to be going somewhere. And I noticed Cadence had a nice story this morning on the fireworks rules for communities here in Nebraska as well. So you might check that out. That would be on Sandhills Expresses also. So I signed on this morning for Happy Jack. And
back to your roots.
Yes. I don't know how many years I signed on, but a long time. But it's amazing what you can forget in a year. I got here this morning and everything went well. And then I realized, I didn't do this. I got to do that. And I think I kind of got it back as I went along. But everything's running.
That's good.
Yeah. So it was good to get on the air early, as I've been enjoying that for many, many years. I always like to think about the people who get up early with you when you work on the radio.
Yeah.
What are they doing? Are they cooking up some eggs? Are they on the way to work already? Are they listening in bed? There's all sorts of things you can do to listen to the radio. Different ways you can listen to it these days. But they want to know how much rain we had.
Yeah.
Maybe, I think, a very important service that we still do. Not many stations do anymore, but that's funeral notices and letting people know about that. Back years ago, it was the only daily update they had on obituaries. Mm-hmm. Now, with the internet, that's not the case, and I was told by Govey Brothers Mortuary that we're one of the few radio stations that still do that.
Yeah.
I think we will do that for a while longer,
yes.
if not for ever, depending on, who's running this place 20 years from now. Maybe you will be.
20 years from that put me at probably not.
Well, let's see. How old are you?
I'll be close. 20 years from now, I'm basically 75.
Well, hey, you can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Will I be able to climb into a press box at the age of 75? Dave's going, well, I don't know.
At 72, I can tell you it wouldn't be as easy as it used to be.
Trust me, at 54, it's not as easy as it used to be, believe me.
Awesome. Good games last night you reported on, speaking of climbing into press boxes.
Yeah, was watching Game Changer. The Broken Bow Spirit 18U team played a couple of games. I think they were kind of in like a triangular, if I'm not mistaken, last night. And two big wins, shutout wins, like 16-0 and 4-0. Never gave up a run. So way to go, girls. I was looking back at their schedule. I think they've won 8 of their last 9 now.
That's great.
And I don't know if I just happened to notice that this run started when KCNI, KBBN broadcast the DCB games. That's where this run started.
You're going to take credit for that?
Not that I want to take credit, girls, but if you want to give me a little credit for helping you get this nice little run started, I'll gladly take it.
I imagine they don't care how it started.
No, they don't.
Just with their hard work, I imagine.
It is with their hard work. It's they're playing really good right now. So
Good.
Keep it going, girls. Congratulations.
You bet. Busy show today. We told you earlier this week, and I think most of you realize, you have lots of opportunities for family fun this weekend. 3 different festivals taking place going into the 1st of July. And we're going to be covering one of those today. The Sergeant Chokecherry Jamboree, Fair and Jamboree, is this weekend. And Jeremy will be broadcasting live from Sargent this morning in the 9 o'clock hour. And before he leaves town, he's going to stop by the River Road Adventures fireworks stand and find out about all the details on what they have for you there before he leaves town in the 8 o'clock hour. And we did, Brent tried to reach out to Tradewinds Marina and see if he could catch Mark this morning. So far, we've been unable to do that. We'll see if we can catch up with him later. Also on our guest list, Custer Care Center, and a whole lot of other things to tell you about this morning. Prairie Pioneer Center today, what are they having for lunch on this Wednesday? Mac and cheese, hamburger casserole, and corn and fruit. Let them know you're coming if you're new or if you're bringing some guests at 872-6121. Use that same number to set up delivery to your home. I got this in the other day. I don't know if anybody's talked about this yet, but I thought I would mention it. They have quite some talented folks up in the Sandhills for art.
Yes.
They really have a number of very talented people up there. And the Thedford Art Guild will be having their annual competitive art show in the month of July. So entries are due by the end of this month, June 30th. And they'll have money to best of show and first to third in the categories of art, photos, and 3D. Adult entries only $5. Youth 12 and under $2. If you'd like more information, contact Terry Licking at 308-645-2436. And she would answer any questions that you have about the art show and contest. But they really have a great museum up there, or art gallery up there, I shouldn't say museum. And they would love to have you be a part of the show, the contest. But there's a lot of great artists up that way. So celebrate with them for their Thedford Art Guild competitive show the month of July.
All right. Sounds good. Are you ready for our new promotion to get started?
I was going to
here
ask
on
you to...
KCNI, KBBN?
Yes, you were at the meeting yesterday, so you've got the details.
Yes. Well, thanks to Jeremy, I've got the details typed out for me. We're excited about this. Who doesn't want some extra money handed to them to allow them to fill up their vehicles with gasoline? Isn't that nice? Wouldn't that be a nice prize?
Anybody that watches the ticker go by when you're putting gas in your car and it
Yes.
goes up to $40, $50, $60, oh, heck yes, I would take some relief with that.
Yes. Well, we have created the Gas Up the Good Life Fuel Giveaway. And here's how it's going to work. First off, thank you, Trotters Woe and Go. They have partnered with us on this. So Gas Up the Good Life Fuel Giveaway presented by Trotters Woe and Go. We're going to be giving away 3 prizes. We have $1,000. That's the grand prize. A $1,000 gas card, $500, and $50 gas card prizes will be given away to 3 winners. Now, here's what you have to do. I don't know if we've ever quite done a contest like this, so listen close. Listen every day for the code word. The code word.
Just a word.
Yep. We're going to give you the code word twice a day. The first time of the day will be right at the end of the breakfast show around 9:30 in the morning.
Okay.
And then we will present it to you at 3:30 each day. And then you take that code word and you enter it on the contest page at sandhillsexpress.com. So you listen for the code word. Once you get it, you go to sandhillsexpress.com, go to the contest page, fill it out with the code word, and boom, you're entered. Okay? Plus, you can get additional entries with code words we'll have with us at parades and community events. Jeremy has created a sign that, we were talking about QR codes the other day. Well, we'll have a sign with us that we take through parades and when we're at community events and such that has a QR code, is my understanding, and then you can take the QR code and you can go right to where you need to be and then put in the code word that you see while we're at parades and community events and such. So those are ways to get extra entries into the giveaway. But join us in the Gas Up the Good Life Fuel giveaway. It's underway, presented by Trotters Woe and Go. So be listening every day on KCNI KBBN for the code word, and we'll present it to you at the end of the breakfast show around 9:30 each morning, and then again in the afternoon at 3:30. So be listening for the code word.
The code word, like it could be.
Code word.
It could be like dog.
Yeah, I guess. I guess it could be anything.
Could be diamond.
Yeah. Could be Dave. Could be Brent. I don't know.
It's just a word.
It's just a word.
And you'll be able to get it and then enter it into the contest page on Sandals Express, and you're in. Now, can you do that more than once?
Yeah. Listen every day.
Listen every
for the
day.
Code word and get entered. Yeah, increase your chances to win. Listen every day.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, Jack Simpson is watching us.
What?
Yeah, he says, "Morning, guys. Feels weird watching you from home."
He's spending his vacation at home?
I think he's going to go. He told me yesterday he's going to go with his dad on a little excursion. Sound like a lot of fun.
That's nice.
Yep. So Jack Dean Simpson is watching us.
Yeah. Speaking of Jack, speaking of things that we've got to fill in for Jack for, do we have to go outside to do the currents? Do you need me to go outside and let everybody know what it feels like?
That would be cool.
All right.
That would be fun.
Do you know where the mic is?
Yep, it's right on.
It's
Jack's
right on.
desk.
Okay, all right. I'm on it.
And there's a headset there you can put on, and
Okay.
you can either mow the lawn or it's one of those you wear when you mow the lawn.
Oh, the headset. Yeah. How that headset's been here for a while.
Yeah, had two of them for a while, and one of them I left on top of a car. Went out on the highway here,
Yeah.
and that thing fell off the top of the car, hit the highway, and it still worked for quite a long time.
Really?
Yeah, you can get those at RTA's Hardware, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Oh, write that down.
Oh, RTA's hard. All right, write them down.
They're great for like when you're working with loud, tools or mowers and stuff. Plus, you can listen to the radio.
Yeah, that's nice.
Really nice. And I don't know why, but that particular setup, you can get, I don't want you to, but you can get radio stations from a long ways away on those headsets.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Ah, good reception.
Yeah, very good. Very good. And it talks to you, too.
It talks to you.
Yeah, when you change channels, it goes 95.3.
Oh, well, that's kind of nice.
If you're off and doesn't sound quite right, just move it and it'll go 95.4.
Oh. Well, that's great.
Yeah. All right, let's play the game. It's Runs a Day today.
It is. We're asking questions about candy because it's National Candy Month. Here's your question. Wow.
What's wrong?
I don't know if I'd know this. In 1995, what color was replaced by blue in M&M's?
Oh.
Okay, so you've got M&M's. We all know what those are. In 1995, there was a color that they took away and replaced it with blue M&M's. So what was the color? Was it yellow, tan, red, or brown? In 1995, what color was replaced by blue in M&M's? Was it yellow, tan, red, or brown? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
No, there ain't nothing like
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Just want to let you know that I love the show.
I love what you guys are doing in the morning. It makes my day so much better.
KCNI, KBBN Radio.
Nicole is having her favorite Runza salad.
The something something ranch salad.
It's the chicken bacon ranch salad.
But you can put whatever else you want around it. I'm here for the ranch.
I'm with you. Runza's homemade ranch is perfect. It's so good. A classic.
It's literally the only reason I like salad.
Great point. Come get a salad with your ranch. Try Runza's chicken bacon ranch salad today. Because Runza makes it all better.
Remember, today is Pigs in a Blanket Day.
We have Linda on the line. Good morning, Linda.
Good morning.
I don't know if I would get this one. This is a tough one. Here's Brent with your question.
Well, I'm not sure either.
Okay, Linda, in 1995, what color was replaced by blue in M&M's? Was it yellow, tan, red, or brown?
I'm going to say, I'm not sure. Brown? No, red.
Well, let's stay with brown, but what's just a little lighter than brown?
Yellow?
Well, yeah, true. Yeah, I'm sorry. Here's your choices again.
Okay.
Okay, yellow, and I know I had M&M's just the other day. I know there's yellow ones.
Okay.
Right.
And then I know there's red ones.
Always had red.
Yep. And then brown or tan. What do you think? Tan. You got it, Linda. Wow. Way to go.
Well, I wasn't sure, but I thought I knew, but I guess I didn't.
No, that's fine. We're going to make you a winner. We appreciate you waking up with us here this morning. I knew they added blue, but I wasn't aware that they took a color away.
I wasn't either. I had, for some reason, thought there was a turquoise one. Was that the blue one?
Really? I don't know. Of course, they've made so many different M&Ms over the last few years. Linda, thanks for calling in. We're going to make you a winner. We got a certificate that's going to get you a free pig in a blanket that they serve on Wednesdays at Runza in Broken Bow. So come on out and see us when you have an opportunity.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, 10 minutes before the hour. Make it 11 minutes before the hour. As we mentioned earlier, Jeremy Scheib will be talking fireworks today. And he's going to do that in the 8 o'clock hour with River Road Adventures. And then he's going to head over to Sargent and learn all about the Chokecherry Jamboree and Fair. They got a carnival this year. They got a lot of good things going on this weekend. So we'll find out more about that. We have some other things to tell you about as well. Going to celebrate Carly Simon's birthday right after these words.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
My day starts right.
With Dave and Brent.
The right approach to care makes all the difference. And at Broken Bow Dental, that means staying true to the values that matter most to this community. Dr. Casey McLeod and her team build lasting relationships, knowing every patient by name. She also listens, making certain your treatment is the right fit. And with advanced technology, the team at Broken Bow Dental streamlines care, completing procedures in fewer visits so you can get back to what matters most. Located right off Highway 2 in Broken Bow, Dr. McLeod's practice is now accepting patients. Better, brighter, Broken Bow Dental.
Join me, Chad Dolan of Reynolds Auction and Realty on July 18th at 7 p.m. for the annual Kearney Cruise Night Classic Car Auction. Want to buy or sell a classic car or truck? Do it this year at Kearney Cruise Night. Nationwide live internet bidding, great food and cold drinks in the air-conditioned building at the Buffalo County Fairgrounds in Kearney. Just $2 admission and a lot of fun and entertainment for the whole family. To consign your car or truck now, give us a call at 308-832-2444 or check us out at reynoldsauction.highbid.com. We'll see you at the sale.
Thank you, Chad. It is about 10 minutes now. Make it 9 minutes before the hour. If you're headed on your way to work, you're okay. If you need to be there by 8. Carly Simon is celebrating her 80th birthday today. And, of course, she was a Grammy-winning Hall of Fame singer, had a string of hits in the 70s and 80s, and also published a children's book. And she also wrote a song supposedly about Mick Jagger.
Oh, really?
It was a big hit for her.
Okay.
And she was.
So they were like an item?
I guess for a
back in
little
the day?
while. She was also an item with James Taylor.
I knew that.
But I think she had a brush of romance with Mick Jagger.
Oh.
He had a lot of brushes.
Oh, okay.
So here's what she was thinking on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Young today. Well,
Yes?
neighbor,
Yes.
we got some rain.
Uh-huh.
That means grass is going to grow.
Yes.
And I was thinking about maybe coming over and mowing your lawn in a few days after it grows. And
Oh.
I was wondering if I could bring over some ingredients for some chocolate chip cookies. Have Shelley whip
you know what? You would have to take that conversation up with her.
I'm just kidding you, but boy, those are good chocolate chip cookies.
Well, good. Glad you enjoyed them.
You didn't have any?
Well,
you said you didn't. You was fibbing.
I got caught.
Oh.
Now listen, this is this show's kind of to provide entertainment, right? So sometimes, and I know you have too, on occasion, sometimes we embellish.
Yes, sometimes.
To try to, just, I don't know, give more entertainment value to the show. And if I were to have said, when Shelley made you cookies, if I were to have said, yeah, she made me a bunch too, that just doesn't play as well.
Right.
Right? So I said that, well, she made cookies for Dave, but I didn't get any. That's not 100% true. And my understanding is the FedEx guy was listening to the show.
Not the FedEx guy.
Yes. And showed up to where my wife works.
Yes.
And commented about how she didn't make me any cookies. To which Shelley replied, I made him cookies. And so I got caught kind of in a fib.
Embellishing?
Yes.
Or lying?
Yes. Now I will say she did not make as many for me as she did for you.
Well, that's okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I did get to enjoy some cookies. Oh. And so I got caught in that. So that kind of taught me a valuable lesson.
Is this the FedEx guy who wears shorts all the time?
I think so, yeah.
Well, next time you see him, he's easy to recognize. He never has any pants on. He always has his shorts on. Next time you see him, say, hey, you stay out of my married life, buddy.
Yeah.
You got me caught.
So, anyway. But yes, so to set the record straight, Brent did get to enjoy some of Shelley's cookies.
They're excellent.
Yeah, they were very, very good, very delicious. And she actually made another batch. Now these went to some went to the girls, sure. And then Shelley was like in charge this past weekend for making cookies for church. Mm-hmm. And she made, since we talked about M&Ms earlier, made cookies with those tiny little M&Ms in them. Oh, those were good too.
Those went to church?
I think yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, Shelley. You might be careful with those because people might begin coveting your cookies. That might be a conflict.
I don't know. But anyway, I guess to set the record straight, Brent, yes, I did get to eat some homemade cookies.
See, you were feeling guilty, but now you feel better. You've confessed.
Yeah.
News is next, right after these words.
Did you know that there are supplemental health insurance policies that enhance your coverage? Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. You're used to hearing me talk about annual enrollments, Medicare, and private health insurance, but dental, vision, accident, cancer, and hospital indemnity plans are available year-round. These affordable coverages can help ease the financial burden when the unexpected happens. Give Lori or myself a call at 308-836-2201 or stop into the office in Callaway or Broken Bow.
Listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth says the FBI is now investigating the leak of an early intelligence report finding U.S. bomb attacks on Iranian nuclear facilities only set Tehran's program back a few months. Secretary of State Marco Rubio.
The intelligence says that's the game these people play. They read it, and then they go out and characterize it the way they want it characterized, and they're leakers.
With Israel-Iran fragile ceasefire holding, the IDF says it'll turn its attention back to Gaza. CBS's Deborah Pata from Tel Aviv.
Just yesterday, over 50 people were killed waiting for aid, according to the Hamas Health Ministry. The United Nations has called the new aid distribution points death traps.
People in the eastern portion of the U.S. are facing a second day of severe heat. CBS meteorologist Rob Marciano.
The mid-Atlantic, the mid-South, and parts of the Southeast will still be sweltering right through Friday.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
O'Reilly. Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we could recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
In Nebraska news, beginning next month, the state of Iowa's hands-free driving law will go into effect. The new law prohibits people from holding or operating cell phones or other electronic devices while driving. Officials in Nebraska would like to see some sort of laws passed to keep drivers' hands off their phones and on the wheel. It was tough going on Nebraska's roadways last year. It was a record year for fatalities on our roadways. 251 people lost their lives in Nebraska last year. And Vicki Kramer, director of the Nebraska Department of Transportation, believes that a law that would make distracted driving in Nebraska a primary offense would help reduce the amount of crashes in the state. Kramer said, "We know that in states like Ohio and Colorado, they've seen about a 19% decrease in distracted driving when they passed their hands-free law." So she said, we have to take a look here in Nebraska at statistics to show how we can create safer roadways. That's Nebraska News.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Cincinnati Reds, with 2 runs in the bottom of the 11th, beat the Yankees 5-4. Tampa Bay was a 5-1 winner at Kansas City, so the Rays are just a game back of the Yanks for first place in the AL East. Meanwhile, in the NL East, the Phillies lost 1-0 on an 8th-inning homer at Houston, but the Mets have lost 10 of their last 11 games. They lost in New York 7-4 to Atlanta. The Mets still a game and a half back of the first-place Phillies. Texas won in 10 innings, 6-5 at Baltimore. The Dodgers got a home run from Shohei Ohtani is 27th and won at Colorado 9-7. San Diego 4-3 over Washington in a comeback. The save to Robert Suarez. He'll reportedly be suspended for 2 games, not 3. Miami won at San Francisco 4-2, beating Justin Verlander, who's 0-5. The Angels on a 10th inning homer edged Boston 3-2. New Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers says he's pretty sure this will be his last NFL season.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Storms likely today, otherwise overcast skies. Daytime highs approaching 84, winds out of the south, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of thunderstorms tonight, lows dip down to about 64, cloudy skies expected. Slight chance for storms tomorrow, high temperatures reach up to 84. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
8:05 is your time. Let's go outside with Brent Apperson and find out what it really feels like. What's it like out there, Brent?
Good morning, Dave. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's gorgeous out. It's still. Do you know what I mean when I say it's still? It's just it's still. It's kind of muggy.
Oh yeah.
Humidity's at 97%. So
yes,
it's a little sticky out here this morning, but all in all, very nice. 67. We'll say cloudy, although I'm trying not to look directly at the sun. That's not good. but the sun is trying to peek through the clouds just a little bit. Barometers at 30.04, as we said, humidity way up there at 97%. As you mentioned, of course, we got some nice rain last night, 62 hundredths to bring our monthly total to 3 inches and 85 100ths. So the pavement, I'm standing on the pavement right now, Dave, and I'm here on, I guess, what you would call the parking lot pavement.
Yeah.
And it's a little damp, so I can report that to you this morning.
Okay.
The high yesterday was 74. The overnight low was 64. Our sunset for tonight is 9:16.
9:16?
Yes. Yeah.
So I've noticed checking the calendar, the sunrise, sunset, we're running those same times for a few days. So that means we're at the brink of going the other direction, and as far as daylight goes.
Yes.
So,
yeah, I believe you're right.
Okay. All right. But it feels still.
Yeah, it's just kind of still.
Thanks, Brent.
You bet, Dave.
Marty Pharmacy would love for you to visit them soon to browse their selection of essential oils and super strength flavorings. Loran oils can be used for massage, bathing, body care, fragrance, or even cooking. Quality essential oils from a family-owned and operated business. Plus, get your hands on super strength flavorings when you make candy, chocolates, cakes, cookies, homemade ice cream, and more. They are 4 times stronger than extract. These and many more items are waiting for you at Marty Pharmacy, downtown Broken Bow.
Let's go to the fireworks stand and find out what's popping there, the River Road Adventures. And with that report, here's Jeremy.
All right. Thank you very much, Dave. Yes, we are here, and we are ready to talk fireworks. We're at Kaboomers, and if you folks are not familiar with where their trailer is, it's right in the Pleasure Lanes parking lot, straight across from Bow Family Furniture on East Highway 2 in Broken Bow. Stephanie's here. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. And Declan and Britton are here. Turn around, you two. Wave to the camera. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. We're going to be talking about all of the fireworks. This would be back to front, wouldn't it? If I'm thinking about the trailer technically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
North to south.
North to south, back to front. Here we go. We're starting up here with kind of some of the smaller stuff that maybe is good for you to fill a bag up of and let the kids just kind of go to town and start their 4th of July while you try to grill some burgers or something like that.
Yes. This is our kids section, very kid-friendly. Our novelties, we have a wide range of things to choose from. So if it's just little things, cars, to the chickens, we have it all.
The chickens are always a great classic. I myself, up in this area, I always go for the blooming flowers. When they spin on the ground, they look so pretty. And then you've got like the crackling ones too, I'm sure, and then you've got the regular ones too. So
yeah, we do. This is we're moving into our fountain section. So if loud is not for you, or if you just want something pretty, we have a wide range to choose from.
Great. And then conveniently, if you do want some loud stuff, the firecrackers are right above it. Firecrackers have come so far since I was a little kid. You used to just get, a packet of 25 was maybe the biggest, and now they sell these ones that are just humongous. You could, this entire brick.
The whole brick. Kids, we have young high school kids come in, they buy like the M5000. We have the Black Beauties. These are loud. These Magnum, or TM Magnum, those are popular with the kids.
And I think those are waterproof too, aren't they? Okay.
The kids always remind me that these are waterproof. Like,
yes.
Yeah, just be careful.
Yeah, my dad was always a real big fan of me blowing a hole in the bottom of all of his 5-gallon buckets growing up.
I'm sure he was.
He loved it. And then here on the other side, folks, if you're watching the video on Sandhills Express, you'll see that we've got a really good variety. I know it's a really popular thing for folks to come in and tell their kids, okay, we're just going to pick up a variety pack and we're going to call it good at that. And variety is the key word, because these have everything from artillery shells to sparklers inside of them, don't they?
They do. So if you're really not sure, or your kids are just now becoming of age to light fireworks off, this is a good starter pack. Family pack, it's affordable. There's a wide range of stuff to choose from.
Great. And all the way down to an assortment that's $29. Then you've got your assortments up over $100. So good variety there in all ways. And then you do have a drawing that people can enter that has to do with one of these as well, too, right?
Yes. If you spend $100, your name will get entered into our fireworks bundle. It's a $300 bundle.
Wow.
And we'll do that on July 3rd, so that you can come back on the 4th and pick out what you want.
Great. That's perfect. Gives you time to shoot them all off.
It does.
Rather than be drawn at like 10 p.m. on July 4th and then have to panic.
Yeah.
Great. Well, we're kind of moving our way closer to the front of the trailer, and we're getting to some of the medium-size fireworks. And Britton and Declan, I know, would shout out your favorites when we reach them, okay? Because I know, let's see, where's the one that you guys brought in? Well, the one was the...
That one's mine.
Brandon, what'd you pick?
Oh, that's right. Yep. Rage Cage. That's one of their favorites. And Shooting Stars. Tell us about why you like this Shooting Stars Roman candle.
Because it's really big.
It's really big, and how many shots does it do?
660.
660.
And these big
wow.
Roman candles, they are big and they're affordable. So if your kids like that, we have a whole bunch. Shooting stars, 660 shots for 28 bucks. We have a buckshot, and that shoots 146 for 18. So we have a lot of little ones. We have a big bazooka for 17, 192 shots. So we have something for everybody.
I don't try to understand the science behind how they make fireworks. I just like when I light them.
I know.
So, great. Well, there's a couple of the kids' favorites, and there's a lot of favorites that you folks probably have over the years that keep coming back and are on the shelf. I know I have my favorites I keep coming back to. This one I saw in your flyer. This is interesting, to say the least.
This is a new one, and I am a coffee lover, so this one really struck my eye. You just pick one of these. It's just you buy
they come
one
apart.
Of them. Yep.
Okay.
Buy one, and then you open this up, and then you just light
and there's
fuse.
the fireworks. Okay.
Yep. And it's very pretty. Again, this is our new item. There's $7 each. So.
And if you folks are listening on the radio, it's basically like when you get a carrier when you go to the coffee shop. It literally has just coffee cups sitting in it, and the coffee cups are the firework. And there's a cappuccino, a cafe americano, a caramel macchiato, and a vanilla latte all in there. So you can kind of discover which one's your favorite and come in and get another one. Cool. All kinds of fountains, and I know that my brother-in-law came and bought this last year. He thought that was kind of interesting.
Those are our sellouts. So what you see is what you get for these right now.
Okay.
They won't be making them anymore.
Okay. Great.
So now I want to do a couple little plugs. There are a couple of these that are really the good bang for your buck. So $25 for 96 shots. This is a really pretty one. My favorite. I don't know where they come up with these names, but and then there's one down here I'll show you in a little bit.
Really good value here in the middle of, you mentioned value, but this area in particular, you've got things from $5 to $23, and many of these are pretty big shots that come out of these fireworks.
Yes. When we do our training, they always do a shooting display for us, and it's such a pretty display, and you get to see what each of these fireworks look like. Mm-hmm. So you can tell the customers, hey, this is a good one, this is a loud one.
There you go. And you have people, I'm sure, come in that like all different kinds of things, right? They come in and they're like, I don't want anything but unless it's the loudest that you have.
Yep.
And then you got people that, I just want all fountains. I want it to be pretty. I don't want it loud. I'm sure you see it all.
We do.
Great.
And that's fun to help them shop.
Cool.
Right? Yeah.
Lots of big ones up across the top. I've had Arctic Escape before. That one's really cool. I can personally attest to that one. And I know that you have, let's see, do you have Keep On Truckin'? I've had that one before too. Those are both really fun fireworks. So come in and get your finales, and then get the little ones you're going to shoot leading up to it as well. And you have a lot of 500 grams as well that people can select from too.
We do, yes.
Okay. Well, Christy's getting a scan, everybody, so you can kind of preview the video. But the big thing to remember is come in and shop, look around, and get a little bit of help and ask what they think of these fireworks, because they've seen them and they can give you a little bit of advice when you're doing your shopping. We're kind of back here by the artillery shells now, and I'm always impressed with your artillery shell selection, because you got, 4 shelves of artillery shells back here, and have a lot that I've tried over the years, but my personal favorite is always Excalibur.
Those always sell out. Those seem to be a popular thing with everybody.
Very popular. They're well known. They're well known. So, but artillery shells, again, whether you're looking for something that's $11 per box, these have they're artillery shells. They all have a good bang. So you got $11, and then you've got your multi-shot boxes up to the artillery shells called Excalibur we were talking about. I don't remember how many are in there. It's a lot. It's enough to where I started shooting them off early in the night, And by the time I got to the end of the night, I'm like, am I out of these yet? I've
So
still
it's
got
well
some
worth
of
your
these.
money.
It is, yeah. You just keep using them all throughout the night, and if you don't, you're going to be left over with some at the end of the night.
Which is not a bad thing because you can use them for any kind of celebration or New Year's Eve.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Great. And these ones up here are, these kind of catch your eye a little
they
bit.
do, they're big.
These are hard to strategize how to put on the shelf, aren't they?
A little. We did a little finagling.
One of them is called Extreme Warfare. The other one is Nighthawk Attack. Did you get to see these displayed as well?
Yes.
You got to see all of them. Huh? Yeah, cool.
All of our new ones, all of our big ones, a few special old ones, which is
Great.
just nice. We've been doing this now for 14 years, since 2011. I talked to Don Wolford, him and I. We started this for the Lions Club and thought it was a great deal, and I
Great.
just can't believe it's been that long.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. Double-digit years, well into double-digit years now.
So we're well established in the community, and
Yeah, great. And you can't miss the trailer. It's very easy to see. That's always a big plus. And straight across from Bow Family Furniture, folks, is where we're at in Broken Bow. So come and check out all the fireworks and get entered in that firework bundle because you're going to be drawn for that kind of on the 3rd.
on the 3rd.
And they spend $100 and they're entered into that.
Yep.
Okay.
For a $300 bundle.
Okay. And you're open 10 to 10 each
10
day?
to 10.
Starting today?
It's today.
Okay, today's
Come
the
see
day.
us at 10 o'clock. We've had customers for about a week now. People stopping by, hey, are you open? Like, no, not yet.
And it's comfortable in here right now. So come during the morning when it's nice and cool. I don't think we're going to have the heat that we had this last weekend this week, thankfully.
Thank goodness.
I asked your kids, I said, was it hot out there? They're like, yeah, it's hot.
It's very hot.
Well, thank you, you two.
Yep.
Appreciate your time. Are you ready to help some people buy some fireworks?
Yeah.
Okay. These two are ready to help you out at Kaboomers, folks. Come and check it out right across from Bow Family Furniture in the Pleasure Lanes parking lot, open 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. each day, starting today, going through the 4th of July. Anything we forgot to talk about, Stephanie?
I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, the flags. Oh, you were standing too far away when we were talking.
Oh.
Did you say that already?
What's that?
That I thought they meant some?
Oh,
Yeah, we talked about.
I think we did. That's okay. The flags, we have 14 of them, or 16 of them around available. And they are buy one, get one free.
Or a special price.
Or a special price, huh?
There you go. Got it down.
I know.
Buy one, get one, or a special price. Perfect. Kaboomers, folks, come and check them out. East Highway 2 in Broken Bow. They'd love to help you out with your fireworks and shop early so that you make sure that you get your favorites. That's the key. We'll send it back to the studio.
All right, thanks, guys. They're ready to go at Kaboomers. You can stop in and start shopping now and light up your neighborhood. Are you going to shoot some fireworks off around the neighborhood?
I don't think around the neighborhood. No.
Yeah. Well, you could use...
Sorry.
Telephone.
Yes, hello.
We'll be right back after these words.
I love the morning show.
Wake up with us. We sound way better than this. KCNI KBBN Radio.
Hello there, it's Erin with Rise Rehab and Performance. Spring has sprung and summer is just around the corner. We want you to feel ready for all the fun of the warmer months. Don't let your physical conditions slow you down. Rise to the occasions of your life. Is it farming and ranch work, summer sports, travel, whatever it may be, we want you to feel your best. Give us a call at 872-5800 to schedule your appointment today. Rehab, recover, rise.
The folks at Nebraska State Bank want to wish you and your family a happy and safe summer, filled with lots of memory-making fun. Barbecues, swimming, ball games, and the county fair are some of the best parts of summer. They look forward to all the local celebrations and parades and hope to see you there too. Do your banking at nesb.bank. Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
826. If you've been invited, I just want you to know that the world's richest man, if he's invited you to his wedding, Jeff Bezos, does not want you to bring a gift.
Well, that's kind.
You don't have to bring a gift if you're invited
All
to
right.
his wedding.
Okay.
Quite a lavish affair. And
Is there
lots
a
of,
dress code?
Well, probably as weird and as wild as you can get it. Just guessing, because a lot of celebs taking in
Yeah, I'm sure.
the weddings. But if you're going, Brent, don't worry about a gift.
Okay.
All
Thanks,
right.
Dave.
Sure. I want to remind you a couple of things here. Tomorrow, don't forget about the Burger Bash fundraiser at the Grocery Cart. This is for the Broken Bow Rotary. That'll run from 4 until 7 p.m. tomorrow. Free will donation gets you a delicious burger, chips, and a drink. And tomorrow's Market on the Square as well here in Broken Bow. Brent, what do you have over there to present?
Well, let's tell you what's showing at the movies at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. Don't forget their summer movie series has started. They do this on Wednesdays at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, a discounted movie for you to enjoy. The Wild Robot will be the summer movie this afternoon, showing at 2 o'clock, so check it out. Here's what else is showing at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow, still showing tonight and tomorrow night. How to Train Your Dragon, the live-action film remake of the animated classic, is at the Fox Theater. Also, the new Pixar film, Elio, an underdog with an active imagination, finds himself inadvertently beamed up to the Communiverse. So check it out. That is showing now at the Fox Theater. And also, Final Destination Bloodlines is showing as well at the Fox Theater. As we take a look at what will be showing this weekend into next week, How to Train Your Dragon will continue. Elio will continue. And coming to the Fox Theater beginning on Friday is the new Brad Pitt movie, if you're into Formula One racing.
Looks good.
This is supposed to be a really good movie. F1 is the name of it. In the 1990s, Sonny Hayes was Formula One's most promising driver until an accident on the track nearly ended his career. Well, now he's coming back, and you can see how it all plays out by taking in F1, which will start showing on Friday, run through the weekend, and into next week at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. Of course, you have some of the huge summer blockbusters coming very soon to the Fox Theater. Be watching for Jurassic World, Rebirth. That'll be coming up. The new Superman film coming up in July, and the new Fantastic Four film. Some of the films that'll be coming soon to the Fox Theater in Broken Bow. Make sure you check out their great website, watchthefox.com. It'll give you all of the details on showtimes and everything. You can also purchase tickets online. And don't forget, every Tuesday evening, thanks to the Nebraska State Bank, you can enjoy free popcorn night at the Fox Theater in Broken Bow.
We will be right back.
The Polaris Ranger is set up with all the comforts to keep you rolling from sun up to sundown. Agland ATV stocks their Polaris lineup with the machines that best suits the needs of the farmers and ranchers of central Nebraska. Our shop crew takes pride in providing you with the best service to take on the tough jobs day in and day out. Check out the 2025 lineups as you tackle your spring projects with Agland ATV in Broken Bow. Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride.
Online at aglandatv.net. Agland ATV, Broken Bow.
When you're busy and running all over the place, the Secret Garden is available, well, all over the place too. Visit their trailer on Thursdays for Market on the Square in Broken Bow from 10 until 5. The store outside of Myrna is open Friday 11:30 to 4:30 and Saturday 8:30 to 4:30. To celebrate 22 years in business, 22% is marked off all decor through the month. Plus, enjoy a delicious drink or treat with them at the former McDonald's parking lot on Tuesdays through June in Broken Bow. They'll see you soon at the Secret Garden.
The right approach to care makes all the difference. And at Broken Bow Dental, that means staying true to the values that matter most to this community. Dr. Casey McLeod and her team build lasting relationships, knowing every patient by name. She also listens, making certain your treatment is the right fit. And with advanced technology, the team at Broken Bow Dental streamlines care, completing procedures in fewer visits so you can get back to what matters most. Located right off Highway 2 in Broken Bow, Dr. McLeod's practice is now accepting patients. Better, brighter, Broken Bow Dental.
Duda Plumbing, the guys you want when you need a new septic system or your existing system needs a good pumping. With Scott and Colton boasting over 40 years of experience, they know a thing or two about keeping things flowing smoothly. Don't wait until your backyard or basement smell like a swamp. Get on their schedule for a pump every 2 years. For the really tough spots, their sewer camera can spy on what their eyes can't catch. For over 40 years, Duda Plumbing, where they do the plumbing.
8:31 there are different attempts, have been different attempts over the years to rob banks, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Usually you would want to do it in the dark of night. You would want to do it like breaking in quietly somehow, or you slip in as a customer and then have them lock the doors and put money in the bags out of the cash drawer or get into the safe. Up in Canada, they do it a little bit differently, or at least these guys did. Someone tried robbing a bank with a backhoe.
A backhoe? Well, okay. Were they going through the drive-through or what?
ATM. There was
the ATM. All right.
They had a stolen backhoe, evidently, up in Canada. Someone had the bright idea then to drive it to the bank near Toronto and try to dig out the ATMs. They destroyed the front of the bank and the stores next door trying to get in. So they not only ruined the bank, they ruined the face of some other stores there. But it turns out the ATMs are bolted down pretty tight, and the robbers left empty-handed.
Uh-huh.
I imagine they left the backhoe there. I wouldn't think they would have slowly driven it away, but
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going to be that bold. Who knows? I don't know. That's another idea on how to rob a bank. Not a very good one.
Yes.
Wow. All right, this song that I'm going to play, Brent, is in our 70s category. I guess I remember it later than that because I think it was released more than once. Maybe you can remember. The Righteous Brothers with Rock and Roll Heaven. Wasn't that released more than one time?
Man, I don't know. I'm embarrassed to say I only know like 2 Righteous Brothers songs,
Yeah.
and I'm not familiar with that one.
I bet
to
you will
honest with
be
you.
when you hear it.
Oh, when I hear it?
Yes, I think you will be. I think it was released 2 different times, and it was very successful 2 different times. So here it is for you on The Breakfast Show. Let me go back on that. That's not the one we want.
Oh, okay.
Let me check my numbers here. Well, maybe it is. It's number 8, Rock and Roll Heaven, The Righteous Brothers. That does not sound like I remember the Righteous Brothers song. So let's go ahead and play it.
All right.
See what it sounds like. I guess it is. It sounded a little more like Tom Petty or something.
A little bit.
All right. Okay.
That was the Righteous Brothers.
That part was right. Everything else I was thinking was incorrect. I had a whole different song. That's why I didn't recognize the intro. I was thinking of maybe the Unchained Melody, or there was several others that they released, and one of them was released twice, but it wasn't that one.
Yeah. Yeah, the only two Righteous Brothers songs I think I know are You've Lost That Lovin' Feelin', obviously, and then Unchained Melody, like you said. I don't know if I could name another Righteous Brothers song, for me personally. I liked that one, though.
Yeah. I just, again, always think of Dorothy Lynch when I think of the Righteous Brothers. She always requested a couple of their songs. Man, you can't listen to the Righteous Brothers' Unchained Melody without thinking about pottery.
Oh, Dave. Yes.
The pottery wheel.
You always reference that. Oh, my.
That's terrible. I can remember that. Anyway.
Yeah. Hey, let's talk about Farmers Market.
Okay.
Want to do that?
Sure.
Farmers Market is tomorrow. There will be music in the square, too.
Oh, good.
For Market on the Square. It'll be tomorrow in Broken Bow. Music in the square. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is the 20.
Yeah.
Wednesday. This 25th.
Tomorrow's at 20. Yeah. Let me.
26th.
Sorry. No, you're okay, Christy. It's okay. I'm sorry. This is what happens when I don't pre-read. So it's not all your fault. You're okay. Music in the Square was last week. Sorry. So
that was last week.
Market on the Square. Here we go. Come on out and support local vendors. And this is what's listed as to who might be showing up tomorrow. Come on out and see Gigi's So Perfect Creation, St. Paul's Evangelical Lutheran Church, Tropical Snow, Something Out of Nothing, Steve's Rocks, The Secret Garden, Anna's Papooses, Bennett's Bakery, Mickey Greenhouse, Debbie D's Bakery, Busy Bee Goods, Straight Arrow Bison, Country Crafters, C&D Tack Shack, and North Park Inclusive Playground Project. Some of the vendors and organizations that'll be at Market on the Square tomorrow in downtown Broken Bow. So come on out, check it out, and enjoy the day around the square in Broken Bow, Nebraska.
We'll be right back.
Moline Seed and Fence was founded in 2014 by Carrie and Shane Moline for one simple reason: to bring all your fencing and pasture needs into one place to make your summer projects easier. With one straightforward mission, Moline Seed and Fence has put together the largest selection of fencing and feedlot supplies in Nebraska. Visit either location in Gothenburg or Thedford to find the best selection of creosote or hedge posts for this summer's barbed wire jobs. Make your barbed wire maintenance easier with a Milwaukee or DeWalt post-hole cordless digger. Moline Seed and Fence also have a great selection of oil field pipe and hardware, guardrail, and gates. With the hot days of summer, get your livestock water needs taken care of with tire tanks, concrete waters, and all your pipeline, fittings, and floats in one stop. Moline Seed and Fence, it all happens under one roof. Give Shane a call or visit either one of their locations today. That's Moline Seed and Fence in Gothenburg and Thedford. Visit them online at molineseedandfence.com or give them a call at 308-529-0781.
There's only one way to celebrate the 4th of July, loud and proud. You'll find them east of the downtown Trotters location in Broken Bow and at Longhorn Lanes in Burwell. Just look for the red, white, and blue trailer. Inside, you'll find fireworks that will bring plenty of oohs and ahs with their colors and their bang. From snappers and sparklers to the biggest booms in the sky, a portion of sales goes to support the Broken Bow Lions Club and the Broken Bow Fire Department. Loud and Proud Fireworks in Broken Bow and Burwell, open every day. Be sure to follow them on Facebook. Loud and Proud Fireworks, where all mullets are welcome.
All mullets are welcome?
Yeah.
We should grow a mullet.
Oh, man. I don't know if I can, to be honest with you.
Oh, you could.
You think so?
Yeah, you got it short on the sides. You just need to grow the back out.
Now, okay.
You'd be a chick magnet if you did.
Oh, you think?
Oh,
yeah. Man.
No, the ladies
Brent
don't like to admit it, but they like mullets. I know they do.
You think?
Especially down in Arkansas. They like them down there more.
Oh, well, yeah.
Ask Mom. Mom, do you like a mullet down there? We've had a few mistakes this morning on the breakfast show.
Yeah,
I've made a few. We've had a few miscues. This is live radio.
Yeah, it keeps a feel of just reality. About the show.
Yeah. That's a good word.
Yes,
reality. You folks are so nice to spend time with us and listen to live radio every day.
The way it was meant to be.
Yeah, and it's not perfect. We have some blunders, as my Aunt Joanne used to say when she kept cutting my hair shorter and shorter. Oops, I blundered. But it all comes out in the end.
Yes, it does. And we every morning we have some great businesses that partner with us on the breakfast show so that we can tell you what's going on around the area. And coming up this weekend, the Seven Valleys Rodeo is back as part of the Callaway Pioneer Picnic this weekend. Seven Valleys Rodeo tradition will continue with performances on Friday and Sunday. Everyone is invited to attend. You'll find the rodeo grounds just off Highway 40 southeast of Callaway. Exciting rodeo action, certain to entertain the whole family, so come on out for Friday. Performance on Friday will be 7:30. On Sunday, showtime is 5:30. It is the Seven Valleys Rodeo. For more information, contact Jim Johnson at 870-2175. Again, that's Friday at 7:30, Sunday at 5:30, the Seven Valleys Rodeo.
All right, a couple of reminders. We'll be broadcasting live from Sargent in the 9 o'clock hour this morning as the guys are on their way to get together with the folks who organize the fair and the Choke Cherry Jamboree in Sargent. That's this weekend. And also, we do want you to listen to the end of the show because we're going to be giving you a chance to start getting registered to win some gas money, gas, I guess, just straight up gas.
Yeah, Gas Up the Good Life fuel giveaway going to start today. And in case you're just tuning in, we're going to be giving away prizes of a $1,000, $500, and $50 gas card. Those will be the prizes in this special promotion. Again, want to say a big thanks to Trotters Woe and Go, partnering with KCNI KBBN for this special giveaway promotion, and other businesses joining us in the project as well. So we appreciate each and every one of them. So here's what you need to do. Through July, be listening at 9:30, or I'll say at the end of the breakfast show, around 9:30, and then at 3:30 each day on KCNI KBBN Radio, and listen for the code word. When you hear it, you then go to sandhillsexpress.com, go to the contest page, and you'll be entered to win. You'll be asked what the code word is. You'll enter it, and you'll get entered to win in the giveaway. Plus, you can get additional entries with code words that we'll have with us at parades and community events. So be watching for that as well to increase your chances to win. We'll be doing this through the month of July, so be listening for the code word, and we'll play that for you coming up later in the show this morning.
We'll be right back.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN Radio.
At Team Physical Therapy, we offer extended hours 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and walk-ins are always welcome because we feel convenience couldn't be more important when it comes to your health. Even further, we can visit you in-home for physical therapy if you can't make it to our office. From pre- and post-pregnancy pain to dry needling and everything in between, call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or visit us at myteampt.com. It's your choice. Choose right. Choose Team Physical Therapy.
Is there anything better than getting rewarded? Let us ask you this. How many reward apps do you currently have on your phone? Are you 2 purchases away from that free coffee or maybe a sandwich? Well, maybe we have one last question. Are you being rewarded for spending? If you said no, we can help you change that. At Bruning Bank, we offer 4 levels of our Bruning Bank credit card so we can best match you with the credit card suited for your lifestyle. The best part? You earn rewards with every purchase. Give us a call today at 308-872-2757 or visit BruningBank.com to learn how you can make the most of your purchases. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
Evans Feed Company is proud to serve Central Nebraska's cattle producers with quality feed, mineral, and salt products, and great service, too. Evans Feed has a full line of feed products on hand. Bulk grain products, creep feed, and distiller's pellets, too. They have a very complete line of horse, goat, sheep, pig, bird, and chicken feeds, and pet foods galore. Check out Evans Feed. They deliver great products to your farm or ranch. 800-830-2119. Give them a call. That's Evans Feed, locally owned and operated.
Apologies to you folks out there who now cannot get that pottery wheel out of your minds.
Oh, Dave.
It is so nice to have you along. This is kind of a cheesy song. It's a 1970s song. We're kind of in the 70s again today. But it is nice to be with you folks. Thanks for listening. List here. Oh, Gallery was the name of the group.
Oh.
Does that ring a bell at all?
No, it does not. Not to me, anyway.
Bobby Sherman's on here, too. He just passed away.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was, the girls liked him. He would be one of those that had his poster would be on their bedroom walls.
Ah.
He was kind of a teen idol sort of guy. Yeah.
I only know that because I had a niece who.
I mean, I didn't have one on my wall.
I was wondering.
I don't have any Bobby Sherman posters.
Okay. Yeah, whatever, Dave. Yeah. Hi there, people.
Hi.
We have
Good
guests in
morning.
the studio. Custer Care Center is here. Good to have you with us. Jeanette, hi.
Hi.
Who'd you bring with you
today? I brought
today?
Kim Wells.
Hi, Kim. It's good to see you.
She is.
Hi, Kim. Kim, I can tell, is just totally thrilled to be here.
I'm just taking it in.
Okay. Well, it's great to have you here.
Yes, it is
very
good.
nice.
So, Kim, I'll start with you. Through Custer Care Center, what are you involved in with the center and such?
Well, it's my actual first week of being fully here.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
kind of new to the family then.
Yes,
Okay.
I know I'll be helping with care plans, and I'm looking forward to that. So getting to
good.
meet the families and setting up just a certain way of doing things with residents and taking care of them.
Yeah, good. All right. Well, Jeanette, I'm sure you're very happy to have
We
a
are.
great addition to your staff.
Yes, and she's going to be helping with staff education and training the staff and that kind of thing. Things that sometimes we don't do as well as we should. So, and then she'll be working at both facilities as well.
Okay.
So,
all right. Wonderful.
Yeah. Well, you have a lot of experience in this area. Can you kind of talk about that, your background, schooling, and all of that?
Well, when I first started out, I was a hospital nurse and then moved to a long-term care facility at Tilden, which they no longer have. And then Tilden shut down, and I worked as an occupational nurse for a while at Tyson in Norfolk. And then from there, Tyson shut down. So, yeah. That was...
Oh, that's kind of scary. No.
Yeah, that was in 2005, February. I remember they shut down there at the Norfolk plant. And so then I went with my boss to hospice. So I do have hospice care too, which will help.
Yes.
And then from the hospice, I got pregnant with our fourth child. And when you work hospice, you're up all day long, and then you're on call. So I'd be out all night long. And being pregnant, it was a little rough. So from there, I went to one of the facilities that I visited all the time. And then we ended up moving. So, yeah, school nurse. And then when we came back here, the clinic was hiring. And we took the boys up there for their physicals for school. And from there, I thought, well, this is a nice place. So I started working at the clinic. And then we started building a house. So went to work nights. So, yeah. Up at Brookstone, and yeah,
a lot of experience.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. And now, the journey has led you to Custer Care Center.
Yes, and I'm amazed at all the home health. I'm saying that correctly, ain't I?
Home care. Yeah.
Home care. Wow, that's a great addition to our community.
Yeah, it's a survey. We were just actually talking about this morning off the air about as you get a little older, your goal is to stay home as long as you can, and of course the ultimate goal would be stay home till you're no longer on this earth. But that doesn't always happen. But you facilitate that with that program, Jeanette.
Right. That's what we hope to keep people at home if they can, as long as possible. And so. And then if they can't, there's Custer Care or, other facilities that they can go to, too.
Yeah.
So
that's fantastic. And
yeah.
So Kim will be working Custer Care and Quality
Senior Villages as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So
right. What is it about people like you, Kim? And I'm saying this as a compliment because most of us, we want to take care of people. We want to make sure that our friends and relatives and loved ones have the care they need, but a lot of us just don't have the knack for it or the durability to do it. And both emotionally and physically, it's a pull. So, what keeps you interested in it?
The residents are amazing. They're just some of the best people, and to get to know them, I mean, it's a service. It's a privilege to get to take care of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's easy to fall in love with them. You're not supposed to have favorites, stuff like that, but it's some are so wonderful to talk to, and yeah. And wow, they're durable people with so much that you can learn from them, and they're resilient. And
it's amazing what they can remember, I imagine, and tell you, right? Yeah. Like what it was like when they were kids as compared to what it's like with kids today. Right. It's always an interesting conversation.
Yeah.
Like when I heard the other day with somebody who was older, when things were tough, they made butter sandwiches, and they would put sugar on the butter and make sandwiches.
Wow.
Because it was, a little tight on mealtime. Yeah, those kind of things. Yeah.
Jeanette, since we have you here, got to ask you about the tractor ride. I know that I know that was scheduled for this past weekend, but it was so brutally hot. And I know you're still going to have it, but
we're going
you've moved
to have
it, right?
Yeah, July 18th. Yeah. we really hated to, because we had it one time in July and it was so hot, and we decided we'd always have it in June, and then it's 102 or whatever. So we're hoping July 18th will be a little cooler.
Well, I don't think it could be hotter.
I don't think so either. So.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No kidding.
So,
No kidding.
You
You still have all the same route, the food plans. And
everything is still exactly the same as we have it. So, so
give a chance to sign up if they were kind of maybe a little behind.
We're hoping. There was a group of people who used to always come up for that, and they had a tractor drive down at Holdridge, and they were entered in that, so they couldn't have come up that day. So we're hoping that then they will be able to come back and do ours.
Yeah, well, it's a fundraiser for the facility, but it's also for fun, right?
Oh yeah, we have a good time. It is a fundraiser for the transportation to help take care of the cars, but everybody has such a good time.
Okay,
we can't miss that.
No. How's things? I know you're feeling really good about having Kim on staff. Are you still looking to fill some positions, or?
We're pretty good. We do need an overnight staff person, so we're looking for another overnight person. So, if there's anybody who's out there who likes to work nights, we need one for at least 2 days a week and 2 or 3. So.
We got plenty of drivers for all your vehicles?
We do at the present time, I think, because we don't have, there's lots more trips to take, but we don't have enough cars or drivers to do all that. And I think Peggy's pretty well taxed with what she's doing.
I would imagine.
She said today that she was going to have to be a driver in town today herself because... Yeah, everybody was out, and she had no drivers. So.
Quite a service. Rooms left?
Yes, we do. We're really needing some people to move in. We have 3 open rooms.
That's unusual. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got one painted the other day, so it's bright and fresh, and so we have one new room and then a couple of other rooms. Okay. So if anybody's out there that's looking for a place, we've got openings.
Okay.
So
all right. Final question. I don't think Brent knows what this final question is, but we were just talking about the pottery wheel a moment ago. And do either one of you remember the movie Ghost? Kim, you remember it?
Yes.
Do you think it was an 80s film or a 90s film?
It was right on the edge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Late 80s or early 90s.
Maybe.
Yeah, right around there. Gotta be.
Yeah. Unchained Melody with the wheel and... anyway, never mind.
The things you try to figure out.
Yes.
Some days.
Oh, boy. Hey, before you go, I do want to... the respite room. I know that's been a great addition with your remodel, right?
Yes, it has been busy.
Has it?
Yeah, but we can always take somebody.
Okay.
But I know we have another person coming in to stay for 4 or 5 days, and it has worked well.
Good.
So we've had several people use it. So. Yeah, so if you need a place to stay for a short period of time, family goes on vacation or, whatever, we're taking someone in because they're going to a class reunion or the family's going to a class reunion. And
they don't want to worry about,
Yeah, so
Great.
they can go and the person can come and stay, so...
Okay.
There's a variety of reasons. So, but as you know, we brought Kim, and you listen to her, and you know why she's going to fit well in Custer Care.
Very much so. Very, definitely.
Yeah,
a great addition, and I know that
She's mechanical, too.
Oh, no. She can fix things also?
Well, she did, yes. I had several things that needed... She put together a wheelchair scale the other day.
Wow. She's got it all.
Yeah, mechanical is not my choice, but it was good for her. So
it was fun.
Well, thanks for coming to the show, Kim. And
thank you.
I appreciate, Jeanette, always you coming in and talking about all the good things that you guys do.
Yeah.
Right.
So
we'll catch up on some news next. We're going to Sargent before we close the show, so stay tuned.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. President Trump insists U.S. strikes obliterated 3 Iranian nuclear facilities despite a leaked early assessment by the Pentagon. Tehran's nuclear program only suffered a setback.
Had we not succeeded with that hit ended the war. That hit ended the war.
The president speaking at the NATO summit in the Netherlands, where he is now meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. NATO leaders have agreed to a big boost in defense spending. Secretary General Mark Rutte.
We can effectively deter aggression and defend ourselves and each other should anyone make the mistake of attacking.
Each country will kick in 5% of its annual GDP. Relief in sight from oppressive heat in the eastern U.S. Meteorologist David Parkinson.
The big change is going to come by Friday. So today, if you are 100 degrees, you may be only 75 degrees for your high temperature on Friday.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Hi, Zoe Saldana. Welcome to T-Mobile. Here's your new iPhone 16 Pro on us.
Thanks. And here's my old phone to trade in.
You don't need a trade-in. When you switch to T-Mobile, we'll give you a new iPhone 16 Pro. Plus, we'll help you pay off your old phone up to $800, and you still get to keep it.
There's always a trade-in.
Not right now at T-Mobile.
I feel like I have to give you something in return for karma.
That's okay.
I don't really have much in my purse. Oh, let's see. Hand sanitizer. It's lavender.
I'm good. Seriously.
Let me check this pocket. Oh, mints?
Really, I'm fine.
Oh, I have raisins. I'm a mom. Wait 1 sec. I've got cupcakes in the car.
It's our best iPhone offer ever. Switch to T-Mobile. Get a new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us. No trade-in needed. We'll even pay off your phone up to $800.
With 24 monthly bill credits, new line $100 plus a month on experience beyond finance agreement $999.99 and qualifying forwarded. For well qualified plus tax and $10 connection charge. Pay off via virtual prepaid card. Allow 15 days. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. See T-Mobile.com.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Cincinnati Reds, with 2 runs in the bottom of the 11th, beat the Yankees 5-4. Tampa Bay was a 5-1 winner at Kansas City, so the Rays are just a game back of the Yanks for first place in the AL East. Meanwhile, in the NL East, the Phillies lost 1-0 on an 8th-inning homer at Houston, but the Mets have lost 10 of their last 11 games. They lost in New York 7-4 to Atlanta. The Mets still a game and a half back of the first-place Phillies. Texas won in 10 innings, 6-5 at Baltimore. The Dodgers got a home run from Shohei Ohtani is 27th and won at Colorado 9-7. San Diego 4-3 over Washington in a comeback. The save to Robert Suarez. He'll reportedly be suspended for 2 games, not 3. Miami won at San Francisco 4-2, beating Justin Verlander, who's 0-5. The Angels on a 10th inning homer edged Boston 3-2. New Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers says he's pretty sure this will be his last NFL season.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Storms likely today, otherwise overcast skies. Daytime highs approaching 84, winds out of the south, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of thunderstorms tonight, lows dip down to about 64, cloudy skies expected. Slight chance for storms tomorrow, high temperatures reach up to 84. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Runza is your destination for good times and good food. Delicious burgers, amazing one-of-a-kind Runzas, and great seasonal meals, drinks, and sides. Don't miss Pig in a Blanket days at your local Broken Bow Runza on Highway 2.
All right, thanks for Custer Care stopping in this morning and announcing the new hire there. I think that's a great relationship and service that will be provided through Kim's Talents.
Yes.
And look forward to having her back in if she'll come back.
Yeah. During our discussion, you heard that she'd be sharing time between Custer Care Center and Quality Senior Villages. So let's talk about that wonderful care facility for just a moment. If you're not familiar with it, they are an assisted living facility specializing in care for those battling Alzheimer's and dementia. Again, this is Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow, and right now they are seeking applications for people to fill the roles of medication aides and caregivers. Shifts available would be evenings, nights, part-time weekends, days, and evenings available as well. Requirements: medication aid license preferred, must be dependable and caring. Experience with Alzheimer's and dementia care certainly a plus. So if you're interested in joining the team at Quality Senior Villages, we encourage you to visit with Ashley at 872-6387. Come join them in making a difference every day. Again, the phone number to call, 872-6387 for Quality Senior Villages.
I wonder if our audience isn't a little curious today about what's for Wednesday.
Well, yeah, it is Wednesday, isn't it?
It is.
Yes. So let's find out what's for Wednesday at Chapin's and Square One Boutique. Here's your answer. The summer shirt sale. Yeah, summer shirt sale continues, so you can still grab a summer shirt at 20% off. That's a super sensational summer shirt sale.
Good job.
20% savings. That's what's for Wednesday. Also, with the 4th of July coming, Lola has some great red, white, and blue tops to show off your patriotism, and right now has those at 25% off. They know the construction makes it a challenge a little bit, but you can always use the west and south doors, and come on in to Chapin's Interiors and Square One Boutique. Chapin's and Square One, south side of the square in Broken Bow. The summer shirt sale, 20% off, and also check out the red, white, and blue tops to show off your patriotism for the 4th of July. You can find it all at Square One Boutique and Chapin's Interiors, and that is what's for Wednesday.
And don't let the construction stop you. You can come in the side doors and get in just fine, or you can park a block off and walk over and walk in the front door.
Yes.
Until that construction is a little bit further along.
There you go.
We'll be right back.
Today's Central Minute is brought to you by Central Life Sciences. The latest additions to the bug-free grain stored product solutions lineup is Gravista D insecticide and Gravista Quart. Johnny Wilson, Technical Services Manager for Central Life Sciences, says this dry formulated product is ideal for on-farm use, designed to help prevent and control infestations throughout the insect life cycle.
Rather difficult to see what's actually going on inside of the bins. Now, we've got some great monitoring techniques, but at the end of the day, it's kind of that unseen threat that we're focused on solving and controlling those insects and making sure that stored grain losses don't occur.
The product offers residual control and can be applied to empty bins, feed mills, or as a cracks and crevices treatment.
If a dry is easier to apply, that's great. If you have the ability to tank mix and apply liquid, that's great as well. Really, it's just ease of use.
Visit bugfreegrains.com to learn more.
10 past the hour of 9 o'clock. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on a Wednesday. With more, here's Mr. Brent Apperson.
All right. Of course, 4th of July right around the corner, and the fireworks stands are popping up. Broken Bow, Custer County, and Central Nebraska, Hot Rocket Fireworks once again has its shelves stocked and ready with the hottest brand of fireworks available. They're open and excited for the season. You'll find them on the lot between Wenquist and Tractor Supply on East Highway 2, Broken Bow. Now, if you want to save money on all your fireworks purchases, look for the Hot Rocket Fireworks 15% off coupon coming in your mail. If you don't want to wait, no problem. Go to their website and you can download the coupon. Go to hotrocketfireworks.com. As always, all active and former servicemen and women receive a special 20% off Fall Day every day. And, of course, they still carry the Heavenly Hound Dog treats to keep your best friends calm this time of year. Hot Rocket Fireworks, located between Wenquist and Tractor Supply in Broken Bow.
All right, I see the guys in Sargent are just getting connected for the remote broadcast featuring all the details on the Sargent Festival this weekend. And we'll just take time right now. Brent's got a big list of radio sponsors that we would like to thank at this time.
Yeah, these are the businesses helping bring you the special remote to promote the festival in Sargent this weekend. We say thanks to Trotter's Woe and Go and Trotter Fertilizer. They welcome you to Sargent for the Chokecherry Jamboree. Stop by for drinks, snacks, and ice. Forget-Me-Not Shop wants to remind you about the Ranch Rodeo coming up on the 28th. Jackie also has a busy summer, so be sure to call ahead if you're coming from out of town to ensure she'll be open. Sargent Pack wishing you a safe, fun-filled weekend in Sargent. They hope to see you at the carnival and all the fun-filled events. Custer Public Power District always happy to support the communities in which they serve. Sargent Fair Board this weekend is packed with small-town fun, lots of events, and they hope to see you at the carnival and all of the festivities. Roberts Chiropractic in Sargent, a big supporter of the Sargent community, and they are very excited to welcome you this weekend. Louie's Body Shop gives you service you can count on, your complete auto body and repair source for over 60 years.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, yeah. Sargent Corner Market, where you'll find only the freshest in every aisle, and they hope to see you in Sargent this weekend. The Rescue Bar invites you out for the street dance Saturday night at 9 o'clock, featuring Switchback. Come enjoy the music, the fun, and all the great events happening this weekend. Hermsmeyer Agronomy with Monty Hermsmeyer, your area Pioneer seed dealer. Modern Movement Massage and Complementary Therapy. They want to invite you out for a weekend full of fun. Self-care is health care with Modern Movement, and they would love to help you get started on your health journey. Valley County Health Systems also helping us with our remote. The Sargent location is open and now taking clients. Call 308-527-4300 to make an appointment. And don't forget to get those school physicals scheduled for the upcoming school year. And finally, Sargent Tire helping us with our remote today. They hope you have a fun time in Sargent this weekend. Be sure to look them up for new tires, oil changes, alignments, and more.
All right. Thank you, Brent. And thank you, sponsors. We'll be going to Sargent shortly to find out more about the fair and Chokecherry Jamboree. We're going to take a quick break here to begin with.
When it comes to fungicide, many growers only think about disease control.
Tar spot, tar spot.
At Bayer, we handle tar spot, but we also think beyond disease control.
Tar spot. Wait, how?
With Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action.
3 modes of action?
We also think about boosting overall plant health in many ways.
Huh. Better greening, increased stalk strength, higher grain fill.
Now you're thinking. Thinking complete with Bayer. Learn more at delarocomplete.us. Always read and follow pesticide label directions.
Are you in urgent need of an ag tarp but don't want to compromise on quality? Take advantage of ACI ready-made replacement tarps same-day shipping on orders placed by noon Central Time. Fitting 2 to 3 inch roll tubes and common trailer sizes up to 102 inches wide, AgriCover has the solution for you. Also, check out our full line of replacement parts. With a quick ship date, you can rest easy knowing AgriCover will have you back to work in no time. For more information or to find a dealer near you, call 800-299-4655 or visit agricovertarps.com.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show. It's 15 past the hour of 9 o'clock. Let's go to Sargent with Jeremy Shipe and find out more about the festival this weekend. Jeremy?
Go ahead, Tina. All right. Thank you very much, Dave. Yes, we are in Sargent, and one of those sponsors that you mentioned is our host this morning. Thank you to Modern Movement Massage and Complementary Therapy for being our host this morning. And we're recording this on video as well, so folks, go and check it out on the Sand Hills Express Facebook page afterward. We've been having troubles with Facebook Live. It's out of my control. I reached out to the folks at Facebook, but surprisingly, they haven't gotten back to me about the problems. So we're just going to let that be. We'll post it up later, but we're live on the radio, and we're talking all things Sargent Fair and Chokecherry Jamboree, as well as some exciting things that have been going on in the community, some of which you folks may have read on Sand Hills Express recently about Valley County Health Systems coming to Sargent. So if you two would grab those mics and introduce everyone to our listening and viewing audience. You're here in Sargent, ready to help people out at your new location.
Hi, I'm Dr. Greg McClanahan, and I'm a physician over at Valley County Health System, and I'm very excited to be over here.
And I'm Brittany Myers. I am his nurse. Worked with him for 9 years in the clinic, and I am super excited to be here because I'm a local girl.
Okay, very exciting. And you've got a building that you've kind of made your own and are now kind of building up. We were talking before we went on the air, kind of building up your customer base a little bit. The whole obvious idea here is that people don't have to travel as far for care, or they can have a solution close to home. And it sounds like that's already going pretty well, and you've only been open a few weeks, right?
Yeah, we have several patients from the Comstock area, Sargent, Taylor, and it saves them about a 30-minute drive to come over here, and so it's very convenient for the patients. And then we're also accepting new patients over here, and we've had great outreach and a lot of patients being in contact with us, so it's been great so far.
I know the big thing that people are trying to check a box on when it comes to the summer months is getting ready for the next school year. Is that kind of what you're focusing on right now mainly?
Yeah, so summer is filled with a lot of activities for everyone, but sports physicals, annual wellness physicals for school-age children, particularly junior high school, that'll be in sports. That is a requirement from most schools. So happy to see all the kids. They're fun to work with, and so yeah, we have quite a few kids over here that hopefully will come see us and get their sports physicals done, so they don't have to travel so far.
I know both of you said you're a local girl, and I know that both of you have patients from this area before this clinic existed. But it's kind of got to be exciting for you coming into this weekend to go through the parade and wave at everybody and kind of let people, it kind of feels like a we've arrived party, doesn't it? It kind of feels like that opportunity to say hi to everyone and really let them know that you're there and ready to help them out. That's got to be exciting.
Yeah, so unfortunately he's on call, so I get to be the one to be there.
Oh, there
but,
you go.
Yeah, but it is really exciting just to show the community kind of like who we are and that we're here. You know, like if you need something, come see us. So.
And you're open on Wednesdays, if I remember right, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Hours on Wednesday?
9:30 to 4:30.
Okay.
And then we close for the lunch hour. But.
Okay. And I never come into these conversations with so much information ahead of time, but because I did the news story before, I know that it's really convenient for people, whether they call or come in on Wednesday or call your other number, they can make an appointment or get things set up ahead of time. It's really easy because you've got this great network that's all set up for everything, right?
Yeah, so they can call at any time. Our Ord office picks up the calls for Sargent, and then they can schedule at any time. All of our schedulers have access to the schedule over here, so anyone can really set it up.
Great. Okay. Well, it all starts with coming in to see you voluntarily, right?
Yes.
You know, but that's one of those things. You're there for all of those situations. So whenever people need you, you're there for them. Okay. Well, thanks, you two. Is there anything we didn't mention that you wanted to get out there? Wave big in the parade. I hear you guys are big on parade floats. So you got something special?
That would be our wonderful PR gal putting our float together.
Worked something up. We're pretty good. Our interview, if you folks heard it on St. Hills Express, they're connoisseurs for floats.
I really love floats, and I've gotten Brittany more involved than she probably wants to be. Her husband's driving it for us even. So
nice.
I haven't decided if I'm going to make her ride on it yet with me, but I'm working on it. I've got a lot of work to do, but yeah, we're definitely going to be there. Our CEO is going to walk too, as well as some of our other employees, and I'm trying to get all the Sargent folks to come walk with us. So
great.
Yeah.
It's like one of those Rose Bowl parades. It's completely made out of flowers.
It's completely made out of cardboard.
Okay, nice.
Lots of spray paint, but yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
That's a close second.
Yeah.
All right.
We're excited. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining me this morning, and congratulations and good luck here in Sargent.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Okay, we'll hand over the microphones to whoever. We've got, you folks can't see it on the radio obviously or on the video, but we've got a room full of people, and we're just going to bring people over as they want to come over and talk to me, which sometimes it's hard to get people to come over and talk to me, but we've got a couple of willing volunteers here that are going to introduce themselves to you folks, and we're going to talk all things Sargent Fair and Chokecherry Jamboree. So Are you guys going in pairs? Is this color coordination thing? First we bring up the two folks in orange, and then we'll go from there. Go ahead and introduce yourselves if you would.
I'm Kyla Stefka. I'm the president of the Sergeant Fair Board.
Jake Klein, vice president.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Here it is. All the preparation comes down to this weekend. When we go on these remote broadcasts ahead of these town celebrations, you just kind of reach that point after all of the work where you're like, here we go. And what will be, right? Whether you like it or not, you're going to have a really good time, and everyone's going to come out and enjoy it. So here it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, ready or not, right?
Yeah. We've planned what we can, and now it's up to the universe.
Great. Well, should we just start right at the very beginning, or how do you want to talk about the weekend? You just want to start on Friday and go from there on the schedule?
We can do that. Yeah.
Okay. A couple of things that people really like about Friday is that it's just a good community night where everyone can get out and enjoy the evening together. Yeah. It's not really too much of a schedule to keep everyone super busy. It's just kind of a laid-back, easygoing night centered around cars and cruising.
Yep. Yeah. So our carnival will kick off that night. I think they open up at 5. And then, the Ugly Truck Contest, which is kind of a unique thing that we do here. The Sergeant Growth Foundation is hosting that. That'll be at 6 o'clock. And after that, we just start cruising. So, come on over. Doesn't matter if your car is ugly or a classic awesome car or just a regular one. But yeah, it's been pretty popular. It kind of started during COVID, and we've just kind of kept it going. And then post-prom, we'll be serving grab-and-go meals. So you can pull over and grab a burger and help support post-prom committee and keep cruising. So it's kind of a low-key night that night, Friday, but a lot of people enjoy it because you just get to cruise kind of like in high school. You cruise up and down Main.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. And you've got the new, I know they just did the surface out here recently, right? I could smell it when I got out of the car. So we've got a nice fresh surface to drive on too.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about the River City Carnival. I know there's a lot of excitement surrounding this, and there's a lot of hours between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday that everyone can enjoy this. Talk about the particulars of this carnival, if you would.
So we haven't had a carnival for quite a few years.
Yeah.
And we kind of reorganized the fair board, and that was one of our main goals, was to get the carnival back in town. So we found River City. They're out of St. Paul. They're local-ish. So that was nice. But people are super excited about having the carnival back. It's going to be just a great addition to the fair, I think, getting it back to the tradition that it used to be. We have bands, pre-sale carnival wristbands. I think they're $5 off up until carnival starts. So those are still available. There's surrounding communities.
Yep, Sergeant, Broken Bow, Burwell, and Ord all have different spots where you can buy those bands ahead of time.
Great.
Or you can contact us. We have a few on hand too, the board members. You can get a hold of us if you know our number, or you can use the Facebook page for the fair. So
great. And it's as carnival gets, right? We're talking rides and
a little bit of everything for everybody,
right?
I think. So it's going to be a good addition to the lineup.
Exciting. And good hours too. I mean, that first night, 5 to 11, 1 to 11 on Saturday, and then on Sunday, 1 p.m. to ? Which you always like.
Whenever they get tired of this.
Yeah, there you go. Well, it'll be a lot of fun, and that wristband sounds like the way to go. Get as many rides as you can.
It's an unlimited day, so you can get a wristband for each day. I think they're $25 ahead of time. At the gate, they'll be $30. But yeah, it gets you the whole day unlimited rides. So if you've got kiddos over 36 inches tall, they said, then it's really cost beneficial. So that's the way to go.
Great. Well, that's a great way to start Friday, rounding out with that teen dance with the DJ. That's at the tennis courts.
Yep, tennis courts. If it's bad weather for some reason, it'll be here at our community center on Main Street. But yeah, we've got a DJ. It's a teen dance from 8 to 11, free will donation. Kids from all towns are welcome. So yeah, we're hoping that is a fun event for the teens.
Great. And that gives the adults an opportunity to rest up for a full day on Saturday,
Yes.
chasing the kids around,
Yeah.
right? I think I like that strategy. A lot of towns do that. The first night of the weekend is the teen dance because all the adults have to kick their feet up and rest up knowing what they've got ahead of them Saturday, which starts nice and early in the morning with a pickleball tournament, which pickleball, I mean, has exploded.
Yep.
in
Pickleball's taken off.
popularity, hasn't it? So
Yep.
great to have that going on to start the day, and it's just full bore from there on out.
Yeah, so we did have a change to our pickleball tournament. A lot of the participants that wanted to play in that, they also want to do the parade, and there's a lot of prep before. So we're going to change that. We just changed it yesterday, actually. So that will start at 11:30 after the parade.
Okay.
Just to make it convenient so more people could take part in it. But yeah, that's it's a nice fundraiser for the high school one-act team. So go ahead and sign up for pickleball. Information is on our Facebook again, but it's Miss Kina Stefka. She's the coach. I'm the co-coach, so shameless plug there. But yeah, come support that and have fun playing pickleball. So that'll be after the parade. So we're going to kick off the parade first. The lineup starts at 9 at our ball field. Jake will be there. He'll be your man in orange.
Checking everybody in.
Yep. We'll be wearing these shirts on Saturday all day. So if anybody needs a board member for some reason, that's how to find us. We'll be in the orange shirts.
There you go. I like that.
So he'll be doing check-in, and we'll start judging, and then the parade will start at 10:30. We'll kick off. So
Great.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff. And there's a lot of alumni things that are going on throughout the morning as well. An opportunity for people to reconnect. And I think that's always fun about these celebrations as well, is all of I'm sure you see people each year that put a lot of miles on in order to come back and have some fun.
Yep. Alumni is a big deal. Yep. It's the same time. I know that the school has an open house going on, kind of, I think was it 9 to, there's so much.
Alumni open house at 9.
9,
At
yep.
the Palladium, yep.
10 to 12.
Okay. Great. Oh, yeah. High school open house for alumni, 10 to 12.
Yes,
at
yeah.
the high school.
And
yeah,
at the
after
Palladium, but they'll be there at 9. I think they usually meet, have coffee, and everybody kind of gets together that morning, rekindle your old classmates. So
There you go.
Yeah, and then you can walk through the school if you like from 10 to 12.
Yep, parade starts at 10:30, like you said, and then obviously you've got to get fueled up for the whole rest of the day. Opportunity for lunch in the park from the Sergeant Pool Committee, and then the alumni banquet and activities there at the Palladium as well. And then you really get into the fair
activities
from there on out the rest of the day. Give us a rundown of all that fun that people can have.
Sure, I made a list.
Oh, there you go.
So first off, for the parade, we are still taking entries. So go ahead, get online. You can pre-register. There's a form on the Facebook page, or just show up that morning. That would be great. We do have $100 cash to best overall float. So try and win that, and then first and second prizes. So just quick plug for that. Still taking parade entries. We're trying to get our parade big and bad again. So, okay. Vendors in the park will be starting at 10. So that'll just be there all day. Random vendors. So starting at 1:30 will be the traditional pit spitting contest. That'll be right in front of the stage in the park. And then after pit spitting, it takes off. We've got cornhole, horseshoes. There's going to be a turtle race, a cakewalk, a muffin drop. So there's a whole bunch of activities going on. All in the meantime, carnival's there too. So we've got all these different fundraiser activities for different local organizations. So you're not only having fun, you're supporting something. So that'll be fantastic. Do you want to talk about the pool lunch?
Yeah, so the pool committee in town, as many know, we've been trying to get our pool back to functioning status. So we've been doing fundraisers for,
2 years?
4 years,
3
2
years.
years. So the pool committees, they'll be serving hot dogs and hamburgers in the park. And then we're also doing a dunk tank to raise some funds. The Custer County Gibbs going on also right now, so that's kind of a big fundraiser that we have going on for the pool. So we're just trying to get some funds raised for that, and we got a big bond vote coming up in July. So hopefully we can get all that passed and get our pool back in town.
There you go. And Give for Custer County, if you folks real quick are not familiar with that, it's a really great incentive for organizations to gain donations right now, because there's a matching pool of $50,000, and then there's also other money incentives that can really catapult organizations towards their goals.
Yeah, there's little bonuses and stuff. So again, on Facebook, but you can donate in line too, or in person also at the Custer County Foundation in Broken Bow. So there's different bonuses for dropping off donations in person. So yeah, there's a lot going on. So the fair's part of that. There's a bunch of Sargent businesses that got to be in that Give for Custer County, that charity right now. So that's a big thing that we appreciate and we're happy to be part of. And yeah, the pool is one of them. So yep.
Certainly going to work up an appetite with the fair and then everything that's going on and the carnival, all those activities that are going on in the park. And that means there's a pork supper waiting on the other side, right?
Yep.
Always delicious.
Yeah, from one meal to the next. So the Legion will be the ones doing the barbecue pork supper, and the Sargent United Methodist Church is going to have pie and ice cream. So you've got your dinner and your dessert, and it's all, once again, going to a good cause, raising funds for those local community organizations. So.
Well, and you know what you have to do after you eat a really good meal and pie and ice cream? You just go and shake it all up on the dance floor.
Yep. So then you head out. We're having a street dance. Once again, weather pending, but it looks like it's supposed to be a nice day this weekend. So street dance right between the Rescue Bar and Grill and the bank here on Main Street is where the location is for that. It'll be free will donation. We don't have a cover charge. It's just come on in and have a good time. Switchback is our band that we've got playing. Should be pretty good. So.
Okay, that'd be one heck of a way to, and get up and dance, but pace yourself. You just went through an entire carnival for 2 days.
It's been a hot, long day.
Yeah, it's been a hot day. So, but get up there and dance, and then go back, get a little drink, and then go back up. No one ever said every street dance needs those people that are up on the dance floor the entire night. But
we all know
we all just have to know our place and know that's not for all of us, right? So, that cruises us right into Sunday, the third day of 3, and it's just a really good day to relax.
Yes.
And I think that the activities say that. It's just a great way for everyone to come together one last time for the weekend.
Yep. So wrapping it up Sunday, we traditionally always have church in the park. So there'll be just a short service. They bless the pancake meal, the pancake feed. The school staff usually serves it, but it's a fundraiser again for the fair board. And we have, of course, our homegrown and homemade choke cherry syrup for your pancakes.
Of course.
And then, that wraps all down into the Dennis Seidel Memorial water fights, the firefights. That'll be down here on Main Street. Right in front of the Rescue Bar and Grill is where we usually set that up. They are looking for teams for that too, 3-person teams. You don't have to be a firefighter for that. You just need access to some bunker gear. And I know a lot of local departments will let you borrow bunker gear just for the moment, for the day, what have you. So if you're just a civilian and you're interested in being part of that firefight, you can totally sign up if you just get some bunker gear for safety reasons. And then in between the rounds of the adults doing all of that, and right before it starts, we do have a kiddie pool set up full of water. The kids always bring squirt guns, buckets, that kind of thing, and they have their own water fights. And they do let the kids get on very low pressure on the fire hose in between matches. So it's really fun for the kids, and it's really fun when it's hot. Just having a water fight in the afternoon. So
you mentioned the bunker gear for safety. I don't think most of us really realize the amount of pressure that comes out of those hoses until you get your hands on one.
Oh yeah.
So that's fun. So your kid's costume firefighter hat is probably not gonna cut it. So you got to get that actual bunker gear.
Yes.
And I know that I've been talking to. It's really cool to see people put teams together from all over and come across. And when they're doing those water fights, just watching as a spectator and seeing what town or what fire department is on the back of there. It's so cool to see everyone come together for that competition, which is overall friendly, but they want to win too.
Yeah.
It gets pretty competitive.
There's cash
cash prize, I
prizes
believe.
involved too. So.
Yeah. So the buy-in this year is a little bigger, but that's because it's an 80% payout. So the more teams they get, the more you could win if you come to compete. So it's all for fun and fundraising, but obviously you want to win that.
Yeah, and I know we're
it's
all
pride and it's cash and
yeah, exactly. And we're all thankful that our local fire departments maybe don't have as much in the back of their mind when it comes to fires and things like that right now, fortunately, because of the rain we've gotten.
Thank goodness.
So they can kind of relax a little bit and have some fun as well.
Some fun. Yep.
That's just a great way to round everything out. And of course, the carnival is going on that day as well.
Yep. So another full day of carnival. And like it says, question marks, it's just they said they'll be there until people aren't. So
there you go. That's great. So have them stay there a long time.
Yeah.
Get that wristband and go and have some fun. Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, what a great schedule and a great theme, and the carnival is back. We've got a lot going on this weekend in Sargent. It's got to be exciting to see it all come together, isn't it?
And a lot of planning, a lot of work. Hopefully everybody in the community shows up, participates. We want to keep growing, keep getting bigger. So.
And we are solely run on donations and grants, so we just wanted to take a moment and say thank you to everyone who does donate. We have so many local people that donate to this just to keep this fair going. We are a nonprofit, so grants and everything we've received from Custer County Foundation and Custer County Tourism. We just want to say thank you. We appreciate that, and that's what keeps us going. All year round we're going to try and do a fundraiser every month, aside from these couple before and after fair, but just to keep the money coming in to try and build this bigger every year, but B, to just keep everybody thinking about fair year round. It's something to keep us going.
I imagine we'll probably start planning next year's
in August. We have a meeting. So
that's what I was going to say. We here with these town celebrations, it takes much of the year leading up to them, and it takes a lot of volunteer hours. I'm sure you're always open to having other volunteers join us as well.
Yeah, if you wanna help us,
we've got a good group, but
we do
always got room for more.
Yep. We'll take it. Any help. So
great. Well, sounds like it's going to be a really, really fun weekend. Is there anything we didn't talk about we want to make sure we mention before we close out? Main thing is check out the Facebook page.
Yes.
Any changes or anything will be announced there.
Yep.
And then the parade form is on there too if you want to make it.
Yep.
Want to be that cool person that shows up and just hands your sheet over, or you're already registered altogether.
Right. Yeah, you can register ahead of time. It's great. It just helps us with a little less organization, day of. But obviously, if you show up,
the more the merrier.
Yep, we're gonna appreciate it. So come on over and get in that parade. Lineup starts at 9. Parade won't start till 10:30, so you've got a little gap of time. Of course, don't wait till 10:15. We will have judging going on. So
yeah, you gotta get judged to be in the running for that prize.
Yep.
Okay, great. Is there anyone else in there? There's so many people in the room that are so silent. Anybody else that wants to come over and talk?
I think we've got the local. Is it FBLA?
Okay,
the FBLA, they've got a drawing
over.
And they'll come talk.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you very much. Have fun. We will. Okay, we've got the local FBLA group coming over. They've got a drawing. They're going to chat it up with us. How's everybody doing?
Doing good.
Good. Grab a mic, yeah. Have a seat.
Guys have a seat.
Here. I'll stand up. I'm connected. I'll let you three have a seat.
Okay, yeah. We are Sergeant FBLA, and we have 5. I have 5 members that are attending National FBLA, and we're leaving tomorrow. It's in Anaheim, and so we were just practicing when I got the message that you were here. So we were hoping to announce one of our biggest fundraisers is we have 4 awesome volleyball tickets, Husker volleyball tickets, 4 seats on row 8, and it's the first home game in Devaney on September 5th. And so we sold 150 tickets.
Wow.
And so anyway, we just got together and got all the tickets and rushed them up here. Kinley and Corbin are here with me, and so she's been stirring it up, and so we thought this would be a great way to announce the winner. So
great. All right, we'll get our winners here. She's mixing them well.
Adam Smith.
There you go. Adam won a ticket. He's heading down.
Okay.
Very nice.
So we'll get those to Adam then. That's awesome.
Nice.
Okay. Thank
Luckier
you.
than me.
Yeah.
Thanks for drawing with us this morning.
Yes.
And have fun in Anaheim.
We will.
They didn't consider the Sergeant Fair and Chokecherry Jamboree when they were planning when this was.
I know. We're bummed that we're going to miss it because that's a great time to get involved. So
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, exciting stuff. Well, I think we'll come on over. We've got one more person to talk to. Our host, literally. I'm the host on the microphone, but you're the host when it comes to where we're at. Modern Movement Massage looks so different than the last time that I was in this building.
Yes.
This is so exciting to have this space, I'm sure, for you.
Yes. So we are just one of the businesses that is in this building. So the building is actually called 311.
Okay.
And so it's a wellness studio. And so, so Modern Movement is just one of the services that are in here. And then we also have room for some additional services that just aren't filled yet.
Great. Well, room to grow.
Room
which
to
is
grow.
Always good.
That's right.
Now, I know that I've been talking to Christy in the office about the different things that you offer. I'm far from an expert on knowing exactly all the ins and outs of them, but just explain to everybody the offerings that you have here that can benefit them head to toe, essentially.
Yes. So we are a massage studio. So we do, so I am the massage therapist, and so we do relaxation massage. We also do like therapeutic or deep tissue massage. We do pregnancy massage. I also have sticks and stones that we can add into the massage to kind of help work knots out and things like that. So, but in addition to the massage, we also have an infrared sauna. And then we have just recently added a saltwater float tank.
Okay. Now, I was talking to Tina about the saltwater float tank on my way over. Those are truly a experience, aren't they, for lack of a better phrase?
Yep.
Kind of explain that a little bit, if you would, because it's not every time you turn around and see a saltwater float tank. They're not like readily available in the area, and that's a really good thing for people to have available to them.
Right. So the idea of the saltwater float tank is that it puts you in a zero gravity environment. And so it does give your body an opportunity to take pressure off of your joints and lets your vertebrae decompress. It's also, because it has the salt in it, the magnesium sulfate, it is a natural muscle relaxant. So it's relaxing those muscles, decompressing those joints and the vertebrae so that your body can kind of stretch out and create that space that it needs for it to be able to function more optimally.
Great.
It also gives your nervous system a chance to not be stimulated. There's no light, there's no sound. You're just in this quiet pool of water. It's at body temperature, and so it's like you're floating through space.
Wow.
So the only challenge that you have is trying to quiet your mind while you're in there.
That's probably the number one challenge for a lot of people in today's world, isn't it? Just taking advantage of the opportunity to do that and be able to quiet your mind, because everything around you is as quiet. It's probably, people get out of that for the first time, and it's unlike anything that anybody's ever experienced, I'm assuming.
Right, right. And you might not think it's working when you're in there and your mind is running a million miles a minute, but it actually is. You're not having any external stimuli for your body to have to process, and so it just really gives that body that chance to recuperate and to heal so that you do feel better both physically and mentally.
Great. Well, sounds very cool. I got to take a look if we can. I'm
Yeah,
gonna look
absolutely.
at this thing before we go. I got to check it out. If people want to make an appointment with you, talk about how they get in touch with you and maybe where they can learn more information, whether they stop by or.
Yeah. So we are located in Sargent. We're on the Main Street, 311 is also our address. So they can stop in to make an appointment. Right now, we are not accepting new massage clients.
Okay.
Massage is going very well in our community, so we are in actually need of another massage therapist to come join our team. We have that many clients that are looking for a massage. And so, but for the float and for the infrared sauna, you can call or text to make an appointment, or you can also book online.
Okay.
So.
Great. Well, congratulations on all of the growth and the new services and things like that. I'm sure it's exciting for you to tell people about those and kind of show them how it can benefit them. It's probably very fulfilling.
Yes, it is. It's been, we've been accepted in the community so much, and it's just really been a really great move for all of us here. So we appreciate it.
Well, have fun this weekend.
All right.
And thanks
thank
for
you.
hosting us to tell everyone about it this morning.
Yes, absolutely. And we'll be sitting in that dunk tank. So if anybody wants to come out and take an opportunity to get us knocked down, we'll see what happens.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. All right, folks. We're talking Sargent Fair and Chokecherry Jamboree. One more thing before we close out, want to remind you about the Sargent Ranch Rodeo. We've got that flyer in front of me as well. That's on the 28th, Calcutta at 1. Rodeo starts at 2. This is east of Trotters, north of the elevator. Just look for the signs. They've got all kinds of great events. $240 a team. You need to have some cowboy attire. So if you have any questions, you can call Kay at 870-1404 or Dennis at 346-5394. The Sargent Ranch Rodeo also going on, in addition to this amazing Sargent Fair and Chokecherry Jamboree schedule. It starts on Friday with the River City Carnival and the truck contest and the cruise night, and goes all the way on through Sunday with fun for all ages. Before we close out here in Sargent, I want to again thank the sponsors that made it possible for us to be here telling you all about the Fair and Chokecherry Jamboree. Thank you to Trotters Woe and Go and Fertilizer, the Forget Me Not Shop, Sargent Pack, Custer Public Power District, the Sargent Fair Board, Roberts Chiropractic, Louie's Body Shop, Sargent Quarter Market, the Rescue Bar, Hermsmeyer Agronomy, Modern Movement Massage and Complementary Therapy, our hosts this morning, Valley County Health Systems, and Sargent Tire. With that, we'll send it back to Dave and Brent in the studio. Those of you that are listening for the Gas Up the Good Life fuel giveaway, that code word is going to be coming your way here very, very shortly.
All right, Jeremy, thank you so much. We're excited because all we have to do is push the button here, Brent, and everything takes care of itself, and the code word will be included in this break.
All right, great.
So be listening for the code word.
Am I eligible?
No.
Rats.
And then when you get the code word, you go to Sandhills Express to the contest page, correct?
Yep. Fill all the information out. I think there's information regarding that and what we're about to play for you. But, yeah, get the code word, then go to sandhillsexpress.com and get registered.
All right, here we go. And also pay attention to all these great sponsors that you're going to be hearing from that are making the Gas Up promotion work for us here and giving away some nice prizes in the gas department.
Yeah.
So here we go.
It's that time again. Time to reveal today's code word for the Gas Up the Good Life fuel giveaway. Presented by Trotters Woe and Go. The code word is coming your way after a word from our sponsors. Get those pens and pencils ready.
Trotters Woe and Go is proud to present the Gas Up the Good Life fuel giveaway. Whether you're fueling up your ride yourself or your cooler up with 24-hour pumps, food, ice cream, beer, or ice, Trotters Woe and Go is proud to be your local solution. With locations in Broken Bow, Myrna, Sargent, and beyond. When you're looking for a stop, you're never far away from a Trotters. Stick around and get entered to win $1,000, $500, or $50 in Trotters cards, good at any Trotters location across the region.
When you're shopping for your home, shop somewhere that feels like home. Bow Family Furniture and Flooring. For nearly 4 decades, they've been helping families find the perfect item for their homes. furniture, mattresses, window treatments, flooring, and more at Bow Family. Shop flooring and a budget line of furniture at 305 South 9th or head to East Highway 2 in Broken Bow, where all the furniture is found. Bow Family Furniture and Flooring, proud sponsors of Gas Up the Good Life.
Celebrate the 4th of July with these prices good through the 6th at the Grocery Cart. 10-pound bags of fresh frozen Best Buy bone-in chicken hindquarters are just $8.98. And Land of Frost deli shaved lunch meat packages are 2 for $6. For a quick summer snack, Totino's pizza rolls are $3.98. And stay cool with Gold Peak tea. 52-ounce bottles are 2 for $5. California peaches and nectarines are $2.98 a pound. For your grill out, Kingsford charcoal is $9.98. Grocery Cart, East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Hi, Central Nebraska. This is Brent Apperson with KCNI, KBBN Radio, here to talk all things RT Ace Hardware, the namesake of Ryan and Tiffany, who join us. Now, Ryan, there's a rumor that there are red-hot buys going on at Ace right now. Can you confirm that rumor?
Yes, I can confirm that literally we have a lot of grills and griddles in stock at great prices.
And Tiffany, do those savings apply to helping make my yard beautiful as well?
They sure do. From fertilizer and mulch to weed killers and lawn tools, we have it.
Okay, you two, last question. Is Ace Rewards really as awesome as everybody is saying it is?
You bet it is.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Shop RTA's Hardware in Broken Bow for grills, griddles, and all things lawn care and beyond.
What they pay is what you pay. Employee Pricing Plus is happening all month long at Gateway Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Broken Bow. Now is the time to get yourself into a great new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram vehicle. Whether you have your sights set on miles with the family for summer vacation or getting work done on the farm or ranch, the lot at Gateway Motors has a wide variety of choices, from color to options, to work toward finding your fit. Visit Gateway Motors on East Highway 2 in Broken Bow for Employee Pricing Plus, happening now.
Have you heard about premium quality Vermeer net wrap? You have to experience it for yourself. There is nothing quite like the sun glistening off of a tightly wrapped bale at sunset. This net wrap is made with heavy-duty HDPE for superior net strength, minimal stretch, and optimal net spread, which is lingo for optimal stacking, storing, and handling of large round bales. Vermeer net is available for 4-foot and 5-foot balers of all kinds with 9 size options to choose from. Experience it yourself. Stop into Power Solutions 2 miles east of Broken Bow on Highway 2. Get yours and bale some hay.
It's the Gas Up the Good Life Fuel Giveaway. Your chance at almost $2,000 in fuel cards to Trotters Woe and Go. Here's today's code word.
All right, folks, we're going to keep it simple for our first code word for the contest. Your code word to take to the contest page of sandhillsexpress.com is gas. G-A-S. Gas is your code word for today. So head on over to sandhillsexpress.com/contest and get yourself entered for one of those awesome gas card prizes.
To get more entries, keep listening for more code words or look for them on our car in parades or at your local event. The Gas Up the Good Life Fuel Giveaway. Brought to you in part by...
Thank you to Nebraska State Bank for joining us for Gas Up the Good Life, our summer promotion that puts fuel in your tank, literally. Now back to regular programming.
All right, that's how it works, folks. Fairly simple. Very simple code word as well.
Yes.
So now just go to Sandhills Express, go to the contest page, and put in the code and fill out the information, and you could win a lot of gas. It could be a real gas for you.
It could be, yes.
All right, it's been a gas being with you here today.
Well, yeah.
Brent, and a lot of good guests, a lot of information from Sargent. They've really got things cooking there for the festival, so take it in. Carnival and rodeo and all sorts of things going on you heard about. So take in Sargent this weekend. Spend the whole weekend in Custer County, and you can go, 2 places in one day. You can go one each day. Just take them in. They go to a lot of effort and work to put these festivals on.
They do. Yep, a lot of fun.
The show is done. The code has been coded or decoded. Now we're ready to go. Have yourself a great day.
All right.